Okay, here with Kyren Williams, and I got to tell you, first things first, we had Mr. Coach McVay here, and I'm exhausted from our interview. He is so high energy. He is so, like, vibrant.
Yes.
Do you ever get exhausted from him? He's insane.
No, I actually hope I can do the same thing for you, because I like to think of myself as being high energy, vibrant, and so I hope I don't wear you out. So here we go.
He loves you, and he should. I need to get the numbers right, because they're so good. 1,000 rushing yards for the first time in your career. You had 12 rushing touchdowns, and you are on the top 100 list, which I'm sure you think is amazing because you're voted by your peers. How do you feel?
Oh, it was definitely it's a blessing. Coming from my rookie year where I was even noticed, coming to last year where I had to work for everything I'm at now, and so being able to get that recognition from the players around the league and the people that I played, the people that I used to look up to when I was younger, before I got to the league, so it's a blessing. So I'm super excited. Puka! No, I was super excited to see that, but I'm not satisfied at 78.
Yeah.
I want to be higher. I want to be up there with, the guys.
Let's go.
Guys. So I'm going to keep working for that.
One of your guys just ran by, Puka Nacua. I mean,
he's definitely top 10.
He's so famous now.
Yes.
I remember I was at a soccer match, and people were lining up to take selfies with him. How are you keeping him grounded?
Oh, he's just a humble guy already himself. He came into that position ready to work, and he hasn't changed since the day he got here. So I'm excited for the future he has. But you see how much love he gets out here. It's so cool to see that the people love him, and he loves him just as much. I'm talking about Puka. And he loves them just as much as they love him. So it's great to see that he interacts with them and makes all the fans' day.
Can we talk about just how the vibes are so high? And I don't know if this is every day
Rams
or
house, baby.
This was sold out. Rams crowd. You grew up in St. Louis.
Yeah.
You grew up watching these Rams sort of not have the success that they're having right now. What is this like, this moment right now with these fans screaming your name?
It's literal full circle. Like I said, last year it wasn't like this. Last year not many people did know my name. But even to go even more full circle, I remember being a kid in St. Louis, standing at those gates, watching a practice, watching the Rams training camp, and now I'm participating in it and they're screaming my name. It's a full circle moment. It's a blessing for sure. Coach
McVay is singing your praises.
I appreciate that.
What do you feel like the strongest part of your game is going to be after you had this breakout season? What are you working towards?
It's just building on what I did, and just being able to show I'm more of a versatile runner. I think a lot of people think I'm a downhill, trying to run you over type of guy. I'm not. I'm going to do that when I have to do that, but now I'm going to try to make you miss. I'm trying to break them ankles. I want all of that, and so I'm going for that this year. I'm going for them explosive runs, get to the third level, and make things happen.
Well, to do that, you have to be 100%.
Oh, yeah.
So how are you feeling?
123%.
Okay, a lot of concern that it's the same injury you've had before, and what can you tell me about your confidence level in getting back?
Oh, I'm super excited. I'm back. I'm healthy. I'm exactly where I need to be, where I need to be at this time, and I'm excited for the rest of the camp that we have into the preseason, into the season. I got great confidence in my body. I got great confidence that it's gonna do what it has to do to finish this year strong.
What's your relationship with the word timeshare? Because I know we have a new guy in town. They might want to split the carries. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel like they're trying to help us out as an offense, not just put it all on one person, not just put it all on, I wouldn't say put it all on me, but not to just rely on one person. We're able to show how versatile of the running backs we are. We can do a lot of different things. Allow me to get in the pass game, allow Blake to get downhill, allow Blake to do what he has to do, what he brings to the game, because he's a great player, great runner. And so being able to, be with a guy like that is allow both of us to feed off each other. And I'm excited what we have to do.
This is a young team.
Yeah.
Really young team. Who do you go to when you need a question answered about the league, about something? Who do you go to?
That is crazy you say that, because it's my third year, but I feel like I've been here a long time. I have to see a lot of young guys around me, but I go to the guys like Coop, like guys like Matthew, the guys who've been here, Ernest, the guys who have been in here, who have seen the position, who've seen how the NFL works, and I'm slowly just learning on myself, honestly. Like I like to, I'm a self-learner, I'm an observer, and so that's how I learn. I learn just by sitting back and watching. And so my 3 years that I've been in the NFL, I've been able to learn a lot just off what I've been able to see.
I'm happy Matthew's here. I'm sure you are too.
You and I both.
I'm sure you saw the CJ Stroud bite, right, where he's
he's
talking about that's who he watches.
Yeah,
sure, he watches Mahomes, but he watches Matthew Stafford. I always hear players say that they love Matthew Stafford. They love how he plays. Why do you think he gets that love, knowing him as well as you do now?
Good. I mean, he's been doing it since a long time. I remember going, I don't mean a fan guy, but I remember going to my grandma's house Thanksgiving, watching Matthew Stafford play and throwing to Calvin Johnson. And so just being able to see him from from there and then be able to play with him, I can see it. I see why people fall in love with him. I see why young quarterbacks want to watch him, because he's a literal dog. He can make all angle throws. He can throw the ball anywhere on the field, and then he's also, you think you got him down, he's gonna get right back up and show you why he's not down. And then look at the Colts game. He's limping, but he goes throw the game winning. That's that's like Jordan moment. Like that's a moment you won't ever forget.
It's also not that he can make the throws, but that he has the balls to do it.
Yeah.
How much
and then complete it.
Talk to me about that. I think because when I'm watching, it's like if I'm a player, if I'm a Cup, if I'm a U, I'm like, he's always going to give me a chance to make a play.
1,000%.
And that makes him stand apart, I think, from other quarterbacks.
1,000%. And that's what, like, when I first got to the league, I noticed, because I wouldn't say I've never been around I've been around good quarterbacks. Yeah. But I see what a great quarterback looks like. When I got to the league, I always remember watching practice because, I wasn't really much in there. So I'm observing, like I said. And I just see, I'm like, dang, how did he make that throw? Or just be like, jaw-dropping throws. I'd be like, okay, that's what a great quarterback looks like. That is Matthew Stafford. And so being able to see that firsthand and first-hand encounter, it was really cool. And I see why he carries that around with him. Is he
he's like an OG, but he's not. I wanted to apologize to him if we saw him here because I've been retiring him for 2 years.
Nah, don't do that.
When he won that Super Bowl, I was like, okay, is he? I would ask Eric Weddle, I would ask Andrew Whitworth, like, is he done? Is he coming back? Why would he? He could just ride off into the sunset.
Yeah.
But now I'm here, and I'm thinking, is this man in his prime right now at 36?
I think he's always been in his prime. I think he might be like fine wine, He just ages. As time goes on, he just keeps getting better. But no, I don't know. If you ask me, I think he's always been like that,
Yeah.
So just being able to be with him, though, and then seeing that he's not satisfied, like everything he's done in the career, everything that he has done, like, it allows me to push myself even harder because I see a guy like Matthew Stafford going out here every single day, working as hard as anybody else, telling us to hustle on the field.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why wouldn't I? And so just being able to have that guy around and being able to follow his lead is a blessing, and I'm learning every single day from him.
What do you mean he's not satisfied? He has it all.
Yeah, but he's still out here playing. So he's obviously there's something he's still chasing, and he's not telling me.
Ring
he's not telling you.
'2 for the Hall of Fame.
And we're going to get that. Yes.
Oh,
yes. Hall of Fame. I think he already got that.
Is your mom here?
No, she's not here.
Why not?
She's in Florida right now.
I thought she was going to be making all the noise out here in the crowd.
She probably would. No, if she was here, you would hear her. She would be here. She would be right here.
She'd be in the back asking
literally.
questions. Yeah. What would she want me to ask you?
Ooh.
What would your mom want me to ask you about?
I don't know. How my day was. She don't really ask too much. She don't really ask too much. She don't like to get much involved in football. She always taught me to be humble and not to identify myself as a football player. She's been telling me since I was a youngin'. So,
Kyren, so we'll leave it there. How was your day out here today?
It was great. It was fun. If I'm able to wake up playing football in the NFL every single day, I'm gonna have a great day every day.
I just have this feeling about this team. Your
coach
was saying y'all were underrated and overlooked.
Mm-hmm. And that's the best way to be.
Yeah.
The underdogs on top.
Lions.
Like it or love it.
Lions week 1?
Lions week 1.
What do you think?
We're going to start it off like a playoff game. Why not? Why not start the season off like we're going to end it, So I'm excited for it. Excited to go back to where we should have won. Go back to the Lions, go back to Detroit, and just play the game of football that we know how to play. We're not doing anything extra. We're not living up to the hype. Nah, we're just going to go apply the pressure that we always do.
What do you miss about Aaron Donald? Last question.
Dominance, and then being able to be a running back and having someone like him chasing you, it's making me better. So I miss being able to make those quick and sudden cuts when he's in the backfield untouched. But I'm hoping he's enjoying retirement. And AD, if you see this when we in the second round of the playoffs, dog, come on, come on.
Open arms.
Yeah, open arms.
You think he's staying in shape?
Yeah, he probably working out.
Does he need to stay in shape? Is he the kind of person who can just...
I don't think he's built like that.
Yeah.
He might physically not be to work out, but mentally he's not that type. He's probably got to get it in every day.
So you're saying in the playoffs, you're calling your shot here. Welcome back, AD. Come on,
99.
You're the best.
Kyren Get you
Williams. Coming to, I don't know, a top, let's say, what's the next year? Let's do top 30. Let's do top 30 on the NFL 100 list. Is that okay?
Yeah, I guess. I'll take that maybe.
I don't even know
if I take that.
Wow, you want top 10?
I'm going for it all.
You're going for it all.
I need it all.
That's why everyone should be scared of this team. We'll be back.